Good morning, students. So, you all have revised your previous lesson, the Egyptian civilization. Even you all have solved the interesting picture study question as you were telling, and also the worksheets have been solved. Very nicely, you all have done. Now, we will start the next pre half yearly lesson, that is the Indus Valley civilization. Okay, students, today we are going to start chapter 3, the Indus Valley civilization. So, let us start first the origin. How this civilization originated, from where? The discovery of the ancient ruins of Harappa by Dayaram Sahni in 1921 and of Mohenjo-daro by Rakhaldas Banerjee. Dayaram Sahni, Rakhaldas Banerjee were the famous archaeologists who were the both officers of Archaeological Survey of India. Exploded an age-old myth, belief. It was earlier believed that history of India began with the coming of Aryans. The excavations of the ruins of highly planned cities of Harappa and Mohenjo-daro pushed back the history of India by almost 2000 years. It proved beyond a doubt that a highly advanced urban civilization flourished in India about 4500 years ago. This civilization belonged to the Bronze Age, and no traces of iron have been found. It is estimated that the Indus Valley civilization flourished between 2500 BC and 1500 BC. The discovery of Indus Valley seals and pottery among the ruins of ancient Sumerian cities shows that India had trade links with Mesopotamia also. The discovery of seals, the seals are the marks, you can tell mark the tablets which were put with the trading items of ancient Sumerian cities shows that India had trade links with Mesopotamia, which was a contemporary civilization of the Indus Valley civilization. Now, let us study the location. Where it was located? Mohenjo-daro means the mound of dead. It is located on the banks of river Indus in the Larkana district of Sindh, which is now situated in Pakistan. The region is in Pakistan. There it was Mohenjo-daro situated. And Harappa is situated on the banks of river Ravi in the Montgomery district of western Punjab. Punjab's western side, which is now in Pakistan only. Both the places now in Pakistan. There the Harappa was situated. For many years after the discovery of these sites, it was believed that civilization was confined to the valleys, that only near the river valleys where river Ravi, river Indus is there, only it was limited nearby regions only. No, but excavations and discoveries, archaeological discoveries proved that later this excavation had spread to similar sites and proved that the civilization extended far beyond the Indus Valley to many parts of northern and western India also. Around 2800 sites have been discovered so far. Underline it. How many sites have been discovered of Indus Valley civilization? 2800 sites. Underline it. So, Indus Valley civilization was the largest civilization of the ancient world. Since the principal cities, means the main cities of this civilization, were first discovered around river Indus and its tributaries. So, it is referred to as the Indus Valley civilization. It is also called the Harappan civilization because Harappa was the first site to be discovered. Harappa was the first site to be discovered, and features of other sites resemble those of Harappa also. Outside the nearby the boundaries which cities were there, the features was similar to Harappa only. So some major sites of Indus Valley civilization are Lothal, Surkotada, that is Gujarat, Ropar, that is Punjab, Kalibangan, that is Rajasthan, and Alamgirpur, that is Uttar Pradesh, and Banawali, that is Haryana. The two newest sites are Rakhigadi of Haryana and Dholavira of Gujarat. So there are certain main characteristics of the Indus Valley civilization. Those are the excavations which were carried out of the various sites. The excavations which were carried of the various sites proves that around 4005 years ago, a highly developed civilized people, the people who were civilized, who were in a very well planned manner, they used to stay. Civilized people lived in these regions and gave to the world the earliest cities, its first town planning, its first architecture in stone and clay, and its first example of sanitary engineering, that means drainage system, was first planned by the Indus people. Town planning. The Indus Valley cities were very well planned and followed a grid pattern in which the main streets ran parallel to each other. The main streets were parallel lines, straight lines they were running, and thus they were cutting the grids into blocks, that means in a rectangular blocks. The main roads were straight and very wide. The streets were often paved with baked bricks. Such a high defined roads were there with baked bricks. The streets were planned. Architecture part is not there, with dwelling houses and the public building is removed, as it was removed in Egyptian civilization, so as it is removed in Indus Valley civilization also. Dwelling houses, public buildings is not there, so you can put a cross in your book. Now next topic which we will do is society. Till drainage system it is not there. Dwelling houses, public buildings like Great Bath, Assembly Hall, drainage system is not there. From society we will start. Society, the social structure. So Harappan society probably consisted of several social groups. Those are rulers, merchants, traders and artisans, farmers and manual laborers. Food. Wheat was the staple, the main diet. Farmers also grew barley, mustard, fruits, vegetables. Milk, meat, fish and eggs formed a part of their diet also. They used to eat these products also. Dress and ornaments. People wore cotton and woolen garments. Two pieces dresses were worn by both men and women. The men wore a garment similar to dhoti, while the women wore skirts. The upper garment was a shawl worn around the shoulder. Both men and women wore ornaments, as like the Egyptian civilization. They wore necklaces, amulets, and finger rings. The women also wore a headdress, earrings. Headdresses were worn, earrings were worn, bangles, girdles in the arms which used to wear, bracelets and anklets. The rich wore ornaments made of gold, silver and different ivories. The poor wore shell, bone and copper jewelries. The men kept beards. Their hair was combed backwards and was either cut short or coiled in a knot on the top of the head. The women probably tied their hair tightly and used hairpins and combs to keep their hair in place. They also used cosmetics. Now, recreation and amusement. The Harappan peoples, as they got civilized, they started to spend their time in more amusements and enjoyment. So Indus Valley people preferred indoor games a lot to outdoor activities. They spent their free time in dancing, singing, and playing board games with dice. They also played a game similar to modern chess. The children played with various toys like wheeled carts, dolls, animals with movable heads, sliding monkeys, rattles, and whistles. The toys were generally made of baked clay or terracotta. Okay, so now we will study the occupation. Agriculture, the main occupation of the people of Indus Valley was farming. Farmers grew wheat, barley, fruits, and vegetables. They were the first people. Underline it. What type of crops they used to grow? Farmers grew wheat, barley, fruits, and vegetables. They were the first in the world to cultivate cotton. The land was fertile and the farmers grew enough surplus food to feed the people in towns and cities. Now, domestication of animals. Animals like goats, sheep, buffaloes, elephants, and humped bulls were domesticated. Dogs and cats were kept as pets. Art and craft. The Indus Valley people were excellent potters and skilled craftspeople. They made pottery of various shapes and sizes on the potter's wheel. These pots were generally glazed, shined, and painted. Shiny painting was done. They made terracotta female figurines, that means terracotta statues of females were made, which probably symbolic of any mother goddess, that means they used to worship mother goddess. They also knew the art of using metals. Okay. So students, we all have done till this much. I will not move forward more than this because half of the lesson let it be, because it will be too much. So let us do today half. We will do a short revision over it. First of all, so what did you understand from origin? Origin in that in Harappa and Mohenjo-daro, the two archaeological officers who gave a big gift of knowing to the world that Harappa and Mohenjo-daro was the ancient site which has been unearthed till now. So they unearthed it and they made to the world know it. So Harappa and Mohenjo-daro pushed back the history of India almost 2000 years ago, and it proved beyond a doubt that a highly advanced and civilized civilization flourished in India around 4500 years ago. And underline one line, that is, civilization belonged to the Bronze Age. No traces of iron have been found, and it is also estimated that the Indus Valley civilization flourished between 2500 BC and 1500 BC. So Mohenjo-daro means the mound of dead, and it is located on the banks of the river Indus. And Harappa is situated, underline it, bank of river Indus. Harappa is situated on the bank of river Ravi. For many years and discoveries of different sites, it is found that the Indus Valley civilization was extended to different areas, that was northern and western part of India also. They were having their main cities of their civilization, which was first discovered